Good afternoon. This is Robin Beaver on the European Midday Roundup and Good Morning America chart talk on the 1st of July at 12 o'clock in the morning London time. The chart in front of us is set Brent 60-minute, and you can see the gentle and in some cases not so gentle move higher. This is a classic case, and the highlight this morning has been the break above the highest of the short-term moving averages, which was containing every contract last night, but overnight we moved over it, and this gave us a high likelihood of a springboard move higher. This has been a textbook move this morning, and what has happened is we've moved up to the anticipated levels where we will run into trouble. And springboard moves take us from a breakout above moving averages and then up to the range resistances, which are, for example, WTI's case is 40.69. The high's been 40.58. Brent 42.45. The high's been 42.62. Heat 122.59. The high's been 122.13. And RBOB has exceeded expectations. It's taken out the 123.48 level and given itself an objective up to 125.67.74. So generally speaking, an overall breakup, perfect springboard move higher. And you see it here in RBOB as well. Away we go, the firming up. But if you look at both these charts, these 60-minute charts, we'll look at RBOB first. Set Brent first. It's now got a bit heavy, toppy. It's done what it should have done, moved up to 42.62 and has pulled back. Now this is looking a little bit toppy and susceptible to a dip lower. In other words, too much too soon. Very, very possible that this is occurring. And if we look at each contract, and we'll start with RBOB because it's been the leader and the most important of them all. As soon as it moved over the 8-day, it gave itself a springboard move up to 123.48, which is coming off the first line continuation chart. Here you go. 123.48 was where the logic would take us. Now the move over there has given us a shorter term target to 125.67.74. There's the correction point, 125.67. It's strong, be careful. And the 125.71 is here. So 125.67, 74 area is where RBOB is likely to run out of steam, but it must maintain over 123.48 to keep the momentum going. What we've seen this morning is a logical move from the highest short-term moving average, which was the resistance. Once we're over that, you get the springboard move in our range, which is what we're still in. And springboard and trapdoor moves occur in ranges and congested moving averages. For example here, WTI, August. Once it had taken out its 8-day moving average where it failed to close over yesterday, the blue line, once we overnight moved over here, the odds were always on a move to 40.69. It's done that. It's got a higher 40.58. That's good enough. And Brent, exactly the same. Breaking over the 8-day moving average, which we've done overnight, and its target is 42.45. The high is 42.62. It's hit its springboard target. Now wait. Moves and closes over 40.69 on WTI and 42.45 on Brent will give us the next leg higher and indeed may well flag a resumption of the uptrend. And that's the danger at the moment. That is not a reality at all. All we've done is run up to range resistance so far. Heating oil, by breaking over the 8-day, gave itself a target to 122.59. It needs a move and close over here to reinstate the uptrend. And that would be the case if WTI closed over 40.69 and Brent over 42.45. Now, gas oil has a target to 369.00, 369 and a quarter here on the left hand chart. That's the continuation first correction point, and it needs to stay really over 354.75, which is on the right hand chart here. If it stays over there, it's got 369.0025 written all over it, but it might take more than a day to get there. Now the front spreads, if we just have a quick look at Brent, frisky, looking for higher numbers, but look at these 2 hourly charts in the middle here. The top one is SEPOC. It's suggesting a little bit too much too soon, as is the OCNOV. OCNOV has hit its target to -9, and the SEPOC, the way it is at the moment, is likely to be running into backwardation at +2. But they're looking a little bit toppy from this morning's action. And WTI, equally looking a bit toppy on the front, but The way the Org SEP's going is it's looking to move into backwardation and probably up to plus 18, not this afternoon, but over the course of the next few days. And if SEPOC can break over minus 9, it will give itself a target to plus 19. So there's upside developing at the front end of WTI, but both Brent and WTI are looking toppy for the next few hours. And red deck on TI, broken above the minus 114 8-day moving average. Whilst it's doing that, it looks like it's running back to minus 50.46 area here, this blue line with the recent high. And the red deck on Brent, doing well, whilst over minus 214, and I would expect it to pull back a bit over the next 2 or 3 hours. It has a target of minus 152, but the hourly chart on both red decks is suggesting a little bit of a dip back to cool down, but there is still upside on all structure. That's all for today, folks. Good luck, good trading.